my name is Lisa, and I represent the Temecula cohort of 9 aspiring administrators. The world of education is undergoing a massive change. With the implementation of more rigorous standards geared to prepare our students for the currently unknown world they will face as adults, it is imperative that we recognize that how we all approached our jobs as educators will no longer work. As administrators, we will need to change the current mindset of our stakeholders, our teachers, support staff, students, parents, and community, to embrace the higher expectations, incorporate the new tools of our students' generation, ensure that we are all communicating with one voice, and still remain focused on student outcome. 4 areas of focus for any administrator are facilitating student learning, improving communications with stakeholders, enhancing public relations, and creating a positive school culture at your site. Change is difficult. Change creates a loss, a grieving for what was. The past few years have brought many changes to education in a very short period of time. The new standards, lack of funding to implement the new standards, and a new funding methodology which increases local accountability and oversight. As an administrator, we must be a leader. According to Eric Sheninger, in his book, Digital Leadership, Changing Paradigms for Changing Times, we must question at every opportunity our commitment to sustaining practices that need to be abandoned for the sake of our contemporary learners. In a recent article about transforming and creating a positive culture, Mr. Sheninger stated that the most significant piece to the change and transformation process of our schools is our students. So what are the secrets to transforming school culture? Make it a student-centered process. Give up control. Respect their ideas and then implement them, and get out of the way. For it is our students who ultimately transform school culture. We are just playing in their sandbox. And if it is truly their sandbox, then we need to change how we play in it. According to Eric Sheninger, there are 7 pillars of digital leadership. They are: 1. Communication. Meet the stakeholders where they are at and get them the information they want. 2. Public relations. Become the storyteller in chief. 3. Branding. Create a positive brand presence that builds trust. 4. Student engagement and learning. Create a learning culture where students use real-world tools to do real-world work. 5. Professional growth. Create a PLN, a personal learning network, to learn anytime, from anywhere, with anyone, using social media to connect. 6. Learning spaces and environments. Design a school that looks, feels, and functions like the real world. And 7. Opportunity. The more you share innovative work taking place in your schools, the more opportunities will come your way. His 7 pillars tie into the 4 areas of focus for the administrator. As we become familiar with digital landscape, we must accept that today's students learn differently. They are digital natives, and as such are more comfortable with the various uses of technology than we may be. Capitalize on that knowledge. Capture that expertise. They can communicate, collaborate, research, teach each other. We just need to afford them the opportunity to do so. Teachers need to be taught what the technology can do, how to use it as a tool to enhance their teaching, thereby enhancing the learning. That same tool can be used to make sure that we are all communicating. We need to be in charge of our school's story. Twitter, Remind, Instagram, Facebook. Social media is here to stay, and we need to make it work for us, not against us. Embrace it. Make it yours. Add it to your website. Videotape parent trainings for those who could not attend. Showcase the great moments happening every day on your campus. A quick tweet or Instagram shot and you're on your way. We live in a soundbite world. People do not want long, drawn-out newsletters. Sure, sometimes you need to put that out, but let the norm be spurts of great aha moments. Little reminders of the upcoming events. Remember, a little goes a long way if it is the right item. As you expand your communications, you begin to establish a brand, a name recognition. Again, be in control of that message. Consistent, positive posts. Advertise the great things happening at your school by your students and your staff. Do not be a wallflower. It is easy to become a victim today of bad press. Make sure your positive message is so strong it will drown out the naysayers. Remember from Field of Dreams? If you build it, they will come. If you create a place where students and teachers are embracing the challenges of the new world, using technology as a tool to enhance student learning, releasing control, and providing choice to students to demonstrate their mastery of learning outcomes, tying requirements to the real world so it has meaning to our students, great things will happen and people will come. The culture will change because it cannot be stopped. It will take time. It will not be easy. But if something is worthwhile and needed, isn't it worth the work?